Hey guys, back with Russ at Powerhouse. Today we're talking shoulders. If your shoulder work may be getting a bit stale, looking for some new methods to apply, well, you're in luck. Today I'm going to share with you one of my favourites. Be warned though, this burns like a bitch. This is the mountain method. Now today all you're going to need is an upright bench and a pair of dumbbells. In fact, we won't even need dumbbells that heavy, if you can see them. We're going to go quite light. So let's get set up on the bench and I'll show you what we're going to be doing. Alright, so here we are on the bench. Now, this is just one method, okay? This is not a full workout for your shoulders. You can still get the rest of your shoulder work in. I'm just going to give you a way to turn a regular shoulder press, freshen it up, make it burn again, like it did when you first discovered the exercise. So, before we do anything, I want you to work up in weights. I'm going to perform 3 to 4 sets of shoulder press, about 12 to 15 reps each set. And then we're going to apply the mountain method on the final set to just take the delts to true failure. So I got some 20s here. Now notice I do this exercise a little bit differently to the way you see most people do it. If we can adjust the camera so they can see, that's better. So a lot of people, when they're doing a shoulder press, they'll push the dumbbells together at the top. Now I don't like doing that, as you can tell. I'm keeping the dumbbells here and I'm pushing straight up, pulling straight down. I sometimes refer to this, instead of a shoulder press, it's an X press, because if you look at the position of my hands and the position of my knees, I'm kind of making an X with my entire body. Now the reason I'm doing that, I'm working the shoulders by going up, but that little bit at the top there where I go in, I don't really need to do that to put any more strain on my shoulders. In fact, it lets me take my arms, if you watch the elbow, it lets me take my arms from a position of tension on the deltoids to locking them out, and I can hold that position. Check what I do with the dumbbells here. I'm feeling the tension there, and there, and there, and then I can kind of cheat and lock them out, and I could stay there and talk to you guys for 30 to 40 seconds if I wanted to, but as soon as I pull them dumbbells apart, get that little bend back in my elbows, suddenly, well, you can see the shoulders switch back on and start working again. So that's how I perform a regular shoulder press. If it's the first time doing it that way for you, you might have to go a little bit lighter, but I promise you, you'll not want to go back to locking out. Anyway, let's continue. 3 to 4 more sets, just try to build up your dumbbells, see where you end up. Alright, here we are. So, I've currently worked through 4 sets, about 15 reps on each one. I actually worked up to 25k dumbbells there, but for this, I'm going to go much lighter. I want you to half the weight that you worked up to, maybe even more than that. You'll know within the first few reps. We're going to now apply 1 set of the mountain method. This is where you guys get to see me die, basically. Don't forget to hit the like button for the punishment that I'm about to endure. So, to execute the mountain method, what we do is, I'm going to start position right here, the bottom of a shoulder press. Notice my elbows slightly lower than my shoulder joint. Anything higher allows me to cheat. I want to be just under, but not resting the weights on my shoulders. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to perform 1 rep with my right arm. Same technique as we used there, not coming all the way in at the top. 1 rep with my left arm, and then 1 rep with both arms. And then I'm going to do 2 reps with my right arm. 2 left, 2 both. You can see where I'm going with this, hopefully, and why it's called the mountain method. We are climbing the mountain of reps. 3 both, 1, 2, 3. I want you to try to get to 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry if you reach failure along the way. It's kind of the idea with this one. 5 coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's burning now. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as you can probably guess, we ain't done yet. Because what goes up must come down. So we're now going to work back down the mountain. 4 reps. This holding arm still doing a lot of work. 4, both 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 reps. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna try and get through this now. 1. So there you have it, guys. Woo! There's my mountain method. Now, this exercise it works particularly well with because what I was saying there, that holding position is fantastic on a shoulder press, just for keeping the delts working while the other arm's working, particularly when you've got those 4 and 5 reps. That's a long time to hold this secondary arm here. You really feel it as soon as you go to do double reps. But fatigue and failure is the name of the game. We want to create metabolic stress, and that certainly does that. Don't apply that method all the time. Save it for the sets where you really want to exhaust whatever's left in the muscle. That's why I did my working sets beforehand. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more of the methods that I use in the gym with clients and full workout plans, nutrition, etc., get your ass over to russellpti.com and get signed up. You'll find it all there. Meanwhile, hit like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. I'm gonna go ice my shoulders. See you in the next one. Bye. Ow.